Bitch. What's happening, y'all? This is Lovin'. Okay, much better. This is Love and Hip Hop, season season 7, episode 11, creeping back. Okay, let's just jump right into it. We start the scene where we left off last week. Yandy gets into it with Samantha. Did you just really call me a bitch? Bitch, are you crazy? Is you crazy, bitch? And then they're going back and forth and stuff. And then Erica was like, look, cut the bullshit, bitch. Let's be clear. Don't nobody want your man because we already had him. I was like, cut up, Erica, cut up. She was like, what's crazy to me is that you keep on lying. I'm tired of liars. Who has to lie to you? Are you and Mendeecees really married or no? We are for sure married. I said, stop lying, Yandy. Stop lying, bitch. I mean, you don't have the papers legally. But first of all, you want to sit up here and say that you two are married. But to Mendeecees, if the papers is not there. But then again, I think they talked about it. But still, bitch, you can't call the shots around here. As far as I'm concerned, you bitches are not really married. Anyway, moving on. So, she talking about I don't owe them anything to tell them about my marriage, about my love life and everything. You don't. I'll give you that one, but still, don't be around here fronting with rings and everything if your bitch ass ain't got the receipts. End of story. So then they keep on talking, and she was like, look, it's all about the kids, and you try to switch the subject, and she was like, look, Mendeecees wanted me to come over here and plan a party for the kids and everything. She was like, no. That's my son. You will not tell me what to do with my son. I will do it. She was like, okay, let me rephrase that. Mendeecees told me to tell you, can you and me work something out so we can plan for the kid's birthday party? She was like, I like what you said the second time. That's something maybe we can work. And I was like, did it really take this much just for y'all to get over it? Did it really? I don't think y'all really over it yet, but to come to a neutral agreement, you bitches gotta be I'm done with them. Anyway, shut up, train. Anyway, moving on. We just get this little ass scene with Peter. He's talking about Mina's finna have his last child called Bronx. It's a girl. And that basically him and Amina's relationship is donezo. She's finna move to LA. And ever since she moved back to the country, the relationship has kind of been not so good and everything. And that was that. So now we get this scene with Remy, Mom, Papoose. Papoose is up in the motherfucking restaurant listening to his own rap. I'm sorry that it wasn't clicking with me right away. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he got a nice voice, but them lyrics could have been a little better. Just saying. But anyway, Remy Ma come up in there with this big ass box, and they're talking, and she asks him all these questions like, do you love me? Of course I do. More than anything, more than the whole world. Alright, go ahead and open the box. He opened the box, and it's a whole bunch of balloons saying, hello baby, we're finna have a baby, stuff like that. Before you know it, Papoose crazy ass knocked over the damn table, glass, water, and everything, and give her a hug. I'm like, you really must been this damn desperate for this baby, but hey, you happy, so I'm gonna give you that. So he was up in there screaming, we're finna have a child. And one thing I do like at times when Love and Hip Hop do be giving like the people's reactions, because we all know they be looking. We all know they nosy. If that was me, I would have been all up in. Come on now. You can't tell me you would have been looking too and not get them faces and no reactions. But everybody around them was clapping. Hey, congratulations and everything. And it goes on from that. Anyway, moving on. We get this scene with Yandy and Kimbella. Kimbella comes up to Yandy and they're talking. And basically, they haven't talked in a while. They've been busy, and this is how their last friendship ended, with them not texting and everything. And as they were talking about stuff, Joel's was texting Yandy, and then Kimbella was like, this is really about him because I really am tired of him neglecting me. Like, all he does is the studio and the working. And he was like, yeah, bitch, he gonna be working. He gonna be doing nice. He gonna be doing what he do. And she's like, yeah, but I just didn't want to lose him to this, and I didn't want to do that. I just want my man back. I just want my man back. Bitch, you want him in the studio. You want him at home and everything. And now that he's working at home, now you have a problem. Girl, bye. Stop it. Kimbella, to me, just has very just dramatic. She just has a lot of trust issues, and she has just a lot of personal issues within herself that I feel like she needs to work on. Because, honey, she just, I don't know what's wrong with the woman. I really don't. But they're talking, and basically, Kimbella was trying to get some info out of Yandy, and she was like, look, whatever info or something you trying to tell me, that's something you need to talk to Joel's about. We might be friends, but I'm his manager, but that's y'all personal relationship. You two need to talk about that. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that. I was like, that was a good place for you to, separate the things, Yandy. So I do understand that. But then it's also weird because she's also cool with Joel's too. It's just, again, like I said, I feel like Yandy did the proper thing of not telling Kimbella, and she's talking about saying, you're not going to have me choose my friendship over my business. Like I said, me and him have business together. That's you guys' relational problems. You two need to work that out. She's talking about some, I don't care one way or another. You're going to tell me. And if you don't, then we're going to have a problem. Then, bitch, you might as well not even try to come to her with the shit because she's not going to tell you. Moving on. Then we get this little scene with Self. He got a little Dirk up in there doing these announcements and shit like that. And then all of a sudden he meets up with... Sorry. He goes meets up with Peter and Rich downstairs. And basically the whole conversation was about Peter. Peter was saying, he got his last little baby. He's feeling good. The relationship with Amina is okay. But he doesn't want to be with Amina anymore. He wants to be with Tara. I was like, here we go again. Back to this bullshit. I don't want to deal with it. He's talking about him and Amina are just not going to be in a good place. She's moved to LA, and now that Tara's just here and he's just here, he feel like he can just really work it out with Tara. I'm like, so it really took for you to see another woman leave, basically your wife leave, not wanting to be with her anymore, trying to go back to your baby mama. You know what? This is some messy ass shit. It is so messy. Peter, just please. Anyway, he's saying he's going to throw her a party. He's going to invite everybody. He's also going to invite Cisco. So I guess Self didn't come because we didn't see him. Anyway, moving on. We get this scene with Cardi. We ain't seen Cardi in a minute, bitch. Bitch, where you been at? But we get the scene with Cardi. She get this letter from Tommy. And basically, she's reading the letter and everything. And then it got like the little close-up words at the end of the paper. It's over, shorty. I'm like, damn, he done dumped her ass from jail, inside of jail. Just damn, that's fucked up. Cardi feelings was hurt and shit, and then Hennessy come over there. She get the motherfucking picture, I guess, that she recently took with Tommy, and she burned the bitch. Like, bitch, you better get over him. It's over now. I'm like, damn. Cardi, please. You can find better. You can really find better. So moving on. We get the scene. Peter goes meet Tara at her little factory or whatever she do with her little business. I guess she puts out a book, and hey, it is what it is. I'm really not gonna hate on people that, put out books, because books do sell. People do like to read. So hey, it is what it is. But he comes up in there and he sees the other baby boy, Gunner. Cute baby! And then he brought her flowers and stuff. And then Tara started talking about the book she did, talks about something called Guide Within Self, and it's about how the guy kind of finds relations within himself when trying to find with the other people or some shit like that. I don't know. But then Peter gonna sit up here and talking about some of the book changed him and all this shit. I'm like, it would change you, wouldn't it? I ain't here for it. Anyway. So then he started talking to her, woo-signing her to, the force, and saying, this time it's time for us to be forward. This is what we're doing. This should be happening all the time. But I'm going to just let you know, I want to be with you. Me and Amina, we're done. Tara looking like, bitch, what? What is you talking about? And then she up to confess, she's like, look, I ain't got time for this. I'm not about to go back down the road with this. I'm not about to do it. Bitch, we all know you still got some feelings for him. Don't even try to sit up here and play yourself. You already know once he say some sweet shit, he gonna get right back in the pussy. Fuck your feelings up like last time. Have you looking real dumb. And we told your ass, but you didn't want to listen. Just future reference, but anyway. She's sitting up here talking about I don't think it's gonna work. I have zero trust from you. I'm tired of being fucked up by you. You continue to keep dragging me and putting me into mess. Who are you to keep on hurting my feelings like this? And when Tara get mad at Peter, her voice starts, getting louder and louder. She starts getting loud and mad. And then Peter's just like, look, all I know is no matter whatever we have been through, I love you for sure. And he was trying to talk and say some sweet shit. She was like, look, the book is $11.95. You can have it. I'm like, damn, bitch. She scared his ass off. So now we get this scene with Cardi. She up in there talking to her little team about her tour or whatever other business, I guess. In comes Swift. He comes up in there, and then all of a sudden her whole world just lights up because she missed him. He missed her. And then they start talking. How you been? How everything is good? Well, I'm glad you've been good because, my shit's been stressful. I just been stressed. Tommy dumped me. I work every day. I don't have a day off. I'm just exhausted. And I can, understand that. You just working all day, not having no day off, no breaks. Like, damn, bitch, can I at least get a day where I can just be in my bed? Shit, my feet hurt. So I get it. And then Swift understands, and he was like, yeah, I didn't even know that her and Tommy broke up because I did know that they really did love each other and everything. But she know I got her. Even though we ain't talking a minute, I still miss her. That's still my friend, and we still gonna rock it out. And I was like, aw, Swift being a good support system. Cute. And then Cardi was like, good, I miss you too. So you do know this weekend is my family dinner. And my family fuck with you real heavy. You want to come over and eat? Yeah, I'll come over and bring some food. All right. Her little happy ass. Moving on from that. So now we get this scene with Yandy and Juju. Juju up in that motherfucking gym, working the buns, squatting, doing some lifts. And come Yandy. She got her little sweats on and shit. I'm sitting up here thinking they was finna get an exercise or two. And at least, especially Yandy. But they just start sitting down and start talking. I'm like, well, you just came to the gym for nothing, huh, Yandy? But anyway, so they start talking, and she start discussing Sam and Erica, the whole fight. And she was talking about then this bitch Sam had the audacity to call me a bitch. Oh, she did? What did you do? I tried to take her face off like this. And you know what she did? What she do? That bitch started running. She was like, like for real. She got up and started running. I'm just like, Yandy. Really? She ran? I don't think she ran. Stop being extra, bitch. Just stop being extra. I'm not here for it. Anyway, they start talking, and then she discussed Kim Bella about her man and Jewels and things like that. And she was just, Juju gonna always agree and keep it, of course, 1-0-0. And she was like, yeah, that's not your place for you to be saying anything. That's her problem and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, bitch, I got a surprise. We're going through medical. I'm just like, oh, cute. I mean, everybody and their mama goes to Mexico. Okay. So she's all excited, like, yes, I need this. This is something I really need to get away from the drama. And is it just gonna be me and you? No, I'm gonna invite the girls. I'm gonna see Kimbella and everyone else to come over. And then I'm also gonna, try to bring a couple pages from my book because it's almost finished and I want you guys to read a couple pages. Anyway, moving on. So, Peter throws Tara a surprise birthday party, Rich Cisco, and he even flew out Tara's brother in there to see and everything. And it's just strange to me that when a guy really wants to try to win a woman back and he knows what he will do to touch her or get her on his winning side. Every time I'm witnessing this and I'm seeing it on TV or just in real life, and it's like, damn, nigga, why didn't you do this or why didn't you impress me with this the first motherfucking time? You know what I'm saying? Now that we in a bad place or we just co-parenting, now you up in there doing all these special treats for me. It's like, fuck, That's what Tara was saying. She was like, nah, this is the Peter that I would like to start being friends with. I'm like, bitch, you're not going to be friends with him. You're going to go right back to fucking him again. I don't want to hear it. So anyway, the party's happening and Peter gets up there and he starts saying his little choice of words and he starts publicly apologizing to his friends and family for the way that he treated Tara. And he said, no matter what, I still love you and everything. Tara up in there getting emotional with tears and stuff. And then Peter goes to talk to Jackie, which is Tara's brother. And Jackie brother was like, look, I witnessed y'all go through some shit, but it's not even about Tara. You basically hurting your baby mama. You basically hurting the kids. You need to do better for the kids. I believe in second chances, but you need to get your shit together. And that was that. They talked about it. It's over. So we get this scene with Wells and Yandy. Wells come up in there, straight up attitude. He like, I'm not here for this shit. I already know what the fuck it's about. So Yandy basically would start talking about Kimbella, and he was like, you know what, alright. And she was saying she feel like he's being up to something because he's working in the studio all day and night and stuff. And he's talking about why I feel like I have to check in with you to see what I'm doing on my work and how I'm participating. And I was like, you got a point. Shit, bitch, I'm about my business, I'm about my bread, but why do I feel like I need to be constantly checked on? So I feel him on that. And so he was saying, look, why you sitting up here coming on me trying to talk about me and Kimbella, you the one that need to be on it. This rap game and this music game don't change. Before I put out anything, I need to know how the cash flow is going. I need to see where the receipts is coming from. And he was like, well, I need to give me a product, give me something, and then I can show you where all the money and everything is coming from. I guess I can understand Yandy's part on this because, bitch, if you're not giving me no record or you're not putting out anything, I can't tell you exactly where the money is coming from because it's not like you just gonna put out a record or two and automatically you're just gonna be getting some money. I don't believe that's how that works. So I guess I can agree with Yandy on this. And then I guess Joelle's wasn't trying to hear it. She's talking about look, why don't you help me help you? And he's talking about why don't you do one thing for me? Something. And walked away. I said, ain't this about a bitch? Anyway, so we get this scene with Cardi and her family, Hennessy, their cousins and everything is there. And Cardi's a little Dominican. And they speak their little Espanol. And then they start talking. And then I think the mama or the grandmother start getting up there. She was just like, hola, me llamo grandmother. Yo tengo 58 años, or some shit she was just saying, basically saying how she wished Cardi, some good luck and everything. And then, Cardi knows some lingo too, so she was up in there speaking her Spanish. But the whole entire time, everybody was just basically coming on Cardi and Swift and how they just got a good relationship. And I'm just like, y'all must really like each other. Because if the family approve, bitch, you approve too. I'm pretty sure you do. And I'm pretty sure he does too. Y'all just hate to admit it. But the family gonna keep it real because they was talking to Cardi. They was like, look, bitch, you're single. You need to mingle. Swift is the one. You need to go ahead and sit on that dick. Okay, bitch? Especially Hennessy. Hennessy went over there. She was like, look, come here. Let me talk to you. You like my sister, right? Yeah, of course I do. Then what's the problem? You need to go over there and tap that, okay? Make your move before someone else does, okay? And he's up in there smoking that hookah like, okay, all right, I got you. Swift, make your move, bro, while you can. While you can, you might as well make your move. But anyway, then we get the most saddest part of this episode, because when I was seeing the previews last week, I was like, who in the hospital? What happened? I thought somebody was giving birth or some shit. But it's Remy Ma. She's in the hospital with Papoose, and basically, like, things in her uterus and her cords with her trying to have the baby, it didn't go right. And basically, the doctor told her that she can't have any more kids. She can't have any more pregnancies, nothing anymore, because the baby that she's trying to give birth to now basically almost died or is going to die, and it's not going to make it. And so I guess the baby has to get aborted or something. And she's just in there crying. She's saying it's not fair. Everybody else's baby is healthy, happy, whatever the case may be, but mine's is just really fucked up. And then she was going to saying, Papoose been wanting me a baby since, we first met, and it's just not fair. And you can just really see the hurt in both of them. You know what I'm saying? This was something that Remy was really trying to give Papoose, and, Papoose just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And that's real fucked up. That's some fucked up shit to try to experience, to try to have a child with someone that you really love, like your own child, instead of just, giving birth with someone and then having to deal with being stepmom or stepdad. And so it hurts. I totally feel their pain. I do. And I'm sorry for being technical about this. I don't know who the fuck did not mic them, but the audio was terrible. I'm sorry. They could have mic'd their asses or something. Maybe they could have had something near Remy, but no. That miking was horrible. That audio was just horrible. I'm sorry. Anyway, that was that. But anyway, yes, that was Love and Hip Hop. How long do we got until this is over with? I'm not sure. I think we have 12 episodes and then, of course, 2 reunions. So this should be over with pretty soon. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share. Do a brother a favor, please. And I will see you on the next video. See ya.